If you're an owner of the new Lumix S5IIx and you wonder what's the use of ProRes RAW, should you get the Ninja V to record in ProRes RAW, and what's the benefit of 6K? Then keep watching and find out. So today we're in Bavaria in Bad Tölz at the very nice Karl-Weinberg-Kirche, and we're going to compare how the different recording formats of the Lumix S5 Mark IIx differ from each other. For our test we're using the Lumix S24mm at f6 for a sharp image. We are using the Atomos Ninja V to record in ProRes RAW. This is the beautiful view that we're going to record. On the wide-angle lens we're going to have a look at the mountains, and we apply some extreme gradings to make the clouds visible. The noise of ProRes RAW is very fine and high frequent due to the detailed information in the Luma and Chroma channel. All other formats are Chroma subsampled. This gives us for every 2 pixels only 1 color information. As we see here, the noise is a lot chunkier. Long GOP uses iframes as reference images. We can see some slight rippling and blocking due to the compression. All-Intra saves every frame individually. Therefore we get some high frequent noise. Due to the high data rate of 400 Mbit, we get rather small blocks. In Cinema-4k Long GOP, the blocks move rather slowly. We can easily get rid of the noise in ProRes RAW and get sharp edges. The denoised image of ProRes Photo 2 HQ looks rather soft. Spatial noise reduction smoothes out some of the noise artifacts. In Cinema-4k All-I, the edges of the mountain look more fuzzy, probably due to the lower resolution. Due to the low bitrate, Long GOP shows still artifacts after noise reduction. All videos are scaled to match 4K Ultra HD. Even on a 75-inch TV, it is impossible to see any differences. 6K Long GOP comes with compression artifacts. Can you spot the artifacts in the clouds? Probably not. In Cinema-4k, if we compare All-Intra with 400 Mbit to Long GOP with only 150 Mbit, it is also impossible to make out any differences. I'm using the 3D qualifier to make a very sharp selection. By increasing saturation and contrast, we achieve a separation of the area. Usually we would pre-filter and blur the area to refine it. Focus on the selected area in the clouds. They will look very familiar. Our selection resembles the ProRes RAW noise that we saw at the beginning. We can see a similar fine noise pattern in ProRes Photo 2 HQ. In all other formats we can see the compression artifacts from the blocks. So which format should you now use? I would say it depends. ProRes RAW gives us of course the best quality, but is also very large in size. The other formats like 6K give you a high resolution, but what for? So here comes in, it depends. If you're filming for a client and you want to apply color grading, then those formats like ProRes RAW and ProRes HQ make sense. As we saw with those formats, you can make very fine selections. And that's then very important if you want to apply color grading to a specific area and you want to distinguish the selection from another area. The other formats like 6K can make sense if you have issues with stabilization, if you want to crop in later in post. That's why there are larger resolutions than 4K. So if you film like a shot where you're walking, like right now, and your camera is a bit shaky, the stabilization won't crop too much in and you still have more data than 4K. Another benefit of 6K is that you film in 3:2. This gives you a larger area that your camera is recording. You have more to leverage in post when you create then shorts, where you have like a vertical format when you want to then use it for YouTube. Other formats like Long GOP, Cinema-4k, 150 Mbit will then benefit you in saving space. So think about your use case and apply for it the right format. Leave a comment below if you want to see more tests with ProRes RAW.